everyone, it's Riley. In this video, I decided that I would be doing a review video on this lovely Niteangel super silent acrylic wheel. I love this wheel so much and it definitely deserves a review video. So today I'm going to be going over the pros and the cons of this wheel as well as the price compared to other popular wheels on the market. So there are 3 sizes to the Niteangel acrylic wheel. There is small, which is 8.2 inches in diameter, medium, which I have, which is 10 inches in diameter, and the large, which is 11 inches in diameter. The small sells for $26, the medium sells for $30, and the large sells for $37. So you might be thinking a wheel within the $25 range and the $37 range is quite expensive, but it's actually not. There are 2 other wheels on the market that are quite popular. There is the Silent Runner and there is the Rodent wheel, and both of these are in that dollar range. But the thing about it is they're both made of thin plastic, which does not add up to the thick acrylic that this wheel is made of. They also lack many of the functions that the Niteangel wheel has. They lack the adjustable height and the ability to pick the color that you want the wheel to be. So I think between the 3 wheels, the Niteangel Super Silent Acrylic Wheel is the obvious choice. So now for the pros of this wheel. Like I mentioned earlier, you get to pick the color of the wheel. You get to pick the color that you want it to be so that it can match your cage, which I think is really great. There's red, orange, yellow, mint green, dark green, pink, purple, white, gray, and clear. So there's a variety of colors that you get to choose from. The next great thing about this wheel that I also mentioned earlier is the adjustable back. This is great so that you don't have to balance your wheel on bedding. You can set this right down on the bottom of the cage and put bedding underneath the wheel, and the bedding doesn't get clogged in the wheel, inhibiting it to spin. So it's very, very good. The next great thing about this wheel is it's super easy to clean. Due to the material that it's made out of, which is acrylic plastic, you can just wipe it right down with a damp paper towel, which is great for hamsters that constantly are peeing in their wheel like mine is. So it's really great that it's easy to clean. The last and greatest thing about this wheel that I think is that it is very silent. So put this up to the mic. It's very, very quiet. This is great because who wants to sleep when a hamster is running on their wheel at night? It's super loud and super annoying, so this solves all of those problems. Now, I've only noticed a few cons to this wheel, but one con would be that it does scratch quite easily due to the material that it's made of, but since the scratches are very small and not visible, it doesn't really matter to me. Now, the next con would not be for hamsters, but rather for gerbils or mice, is that I'm not a gerbil or mouse expert, but I do know that their tails go up when they're running, and there's this gap behind the cap on the ball bearing, and if a gerbil or a mouse's tail is constantly up when they're running, it could get trapped in this gap. And it's virtually impossible for a hamster to get their foot trapped in that gap, but for something like a gerbil or a mouse, do be careful that your animal isn't going to get their tail trapped in there. And I do think you can remove this cap, and I'm not going to try because I don't want to break my wheel, but that is just something to be cautious of. So in general though, I really love this hamster wheel. There are so many pros to this hamster wheel, and it is definitely has the most value out of any hamster wheel that I've ever seen or bought. I definitely think the price is worth it. So if you haven't looked into this wheel, definitely do. I would recommend purchasing it. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!